Hello and welcome to a short video for National Apprenticeship Week. My name is Simone Flender Bradley and I'm the Deputy Head of School for Healthcare and Education, and with me is Liz, one of our teachers and work-based assessors. We are very excited to have on this call Springwell School, a teacher from Springwell School, and two past apprentices and one current apprentice. And we're doing a little interview to chat about the apprenticeship program we offer and together with Springwell. Andrew, if I may start with you, if you could just introduce yourself and a little bit about the school, that would be great.
So my name's Andrew Mayson. I work at Springwell School. I'm a class teacher.
And how big is Springwell School then?
So Springwell School, we currently have 88 children on roll. We have 8 R placements, which are for social, emotional and mental health.
Brilliant.
We currently have 55 staff members.
So quite a nice environment to be working
Yes.
as, yeah, wonderful. So
small class sizes, so it's no more than 10 per class, and generally about 1 teacher and 3 teaching assistants per class.
Brilliant. And there we come to the teaching assistants, and this is the apprenticeship program. So Jessica, you are a current apprentice in Springwell. Could you just tell us a little bit, since when are you, have you joined the apprenticeship program?
I started the 1st of September last year.
Okay, and how is it? Is it exciting or?
Really good, I'm really enjoying it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Great. And Milli, when did you do your apprenticeship?
Sorry, I was an apprentice from September 2018 until I think it was January 2020.
Okay.
And then I stayed on as a TA until September.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. And Alisha, when did you do your apprenticeship?
I started at the same time as Milli, September 2018, and I also finished in the January last year.
Brilliant. So you kind of were together. So were you together when you were in the college as well? Were you on the same? Yes. Brilliant. Andrew, do you offer, what kind of apprenticeships do you offer?
So currently, sorry.
Yeah, in the school.
So currently we offer teaching assistant placements and administration staff placements as well.
Well, this is good to mention because, you know, when we have obviously employers like Springwell School, it's not just one type of apprenticeship. Obviously, the school and other employers often offer a mixture of apprenticeships. How many teaching assistants have you got currently, teaching assistant apprentices?
Currently we have 7 teaching assistant apprentices and 1 administration staff.
Brilliant. Okay, Liz, over to you.
So Jessica, what made you apply for the apprenticeship? Mute. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to learn new skills and to have experience working with SEN pupils as well. So if I wanted to go somewhere else in the future, it'll look good on you to have on your CV that you've worked with special needs children. Fantastic. So Milli, what made you apply? Or what made you interested in the apprenticeship?
Well, I finished my 2 years of regular college and I didn't feel quite ready for university and I wasn't enjoying my job. So I went to look for an apprenticeship, but I knew I wanted to do something practical. So the teaching assistant in a SEN school really sort of jumped out at me.
Fantastic. And Alisha, what made you apply or what made you interested?
Well, I definitely wasn't ready for uni either, and I still don't think I am at all. So an apprenticeship was definitely something that I was looking for. I was already volunteering in, I forgot what it was called now, it's called Changing Futures, where you work with SEN children and vulnerable children. So it seemed like the perfect thing to do for me.
So Alisha, where did you find out about the apprenticeship?
I think it was on Indeed.com.
Yeah.
I think
Milli?
it was, yeah.
Milli,
I
where-
found it online as well, on Indeed.
Yeah. Jessica?
So for me, it was actually Liz who rang me up and told me about the apprenticeship and asked me if I'd be interested in it.
It certainly was, yeah. I thought you'd be a really good fit to it, so that's great.
Great. So, Liz, was Jessica a known student then?
Yeah, Jessica had just completed her level 2 as an adult student, and she did fantastic in it. So when Louise from Springwell contacted us to say that we wanted apprenticeships, I'd told Jessica about it and said that there is this vacancy if you are interested.
Excellent. And you got it, Jessica. Well done. Andrew, what are you looking for in Springwell? What qualities does an apprentice need to be, suitable for Springwell School? Don't forget to unmute yourself.
So at Springwell, we really look for a GCSE in Maths and English, level 5 or above, level 2 NVQ teaching and learning, ideally. Really good recommendation from tutors or previous placements is really good. A good standard of English on the application form is really essential. Really good clear communication skills and a really good enthusiasm and passion to work at Springwell, especially with children with special needs.
Yeah, thank you. That makes sense. So there is a lot of other qualities and skills involved as well. I mean, we obviously an educational organization ourselves, so it's the full package, isn't it? Really, you're looking for, and then I assume a bit of patience as well, working with.
Definitely patience.
Definitely patience. Yeah.
Lots of initiative.
Yeah, brilliant.
Compassion, just are willing to do the job.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So Jess, can you explain a little bit about the process from when obviously I told you about the apprenticeship vacancy, like all the way through to when you were offered the position?
Yeah, so my details then got passed on to Louise, who is the deputy head of Springwell, and then she invited me in it was an informal chat, just about what type of things I'd be doing, and then if I wanted to go ahead with it. Obviously due to COVID and everything going on, she couldn't show me around the school, which she said she would have normally done. And then when I accepted the job, I started after the summer holidays. I came in and started the role.
Fantastic. So Milli, how was the apprenticeship experience on a whole for you?
It was really enjoyable. Sort of the balance of the practical and the college is it really worked for me. And then the knowledge that you learn from college was quite relevant to the role. So they both sort of went hand in hand.
Fantastic. Alisha, how did you find the whole apprenticeship experience?
I found it really good. I enjoyed it. I loved that we obviously got that afternoon to actually complete the college work, so nothing was too overbearing. It never felt like it was getting too much. And I loved learning, being able to see what I was learning at college. It was really helpful.
So putting your knowledge that you learn in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, Andrew, could you just maybe go in a little bit more detail of how exactly it works then when you've got an apprentice? So obviously, Jessica, Milli and Alisha already mentioned, okay, they go in college and stuff, but how are they supported at your end? How does that work? What's happening?
So in our school, TAs generally shadow a teacher and the TAs within the class. Each year will assign to one class for the full year, and then maybe if they're there for longer than 1 year, you'll experience different classes as time goes on. So I'm sure Alisha and Milli have both been in different classes around school. Also working alongside the teacher and TAs with small groups of children at a time, then eventually groups on your own. And also within the school, taking part in appropriate training, because there's training going on all the time throughout the year within school. And generally just appropriate to the school, but other skills as well. And I think we've already mentioned about going to college 1 day a week.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, so 1 day is usually what the release which we need. It's only 1 day in college, isn't it? So, and yeah, Alisha, you mentioned already, so that supplemented that very well, isn't it? So kind of the theory you're learning and you see that then in the practice. Okay, sounds like a really good experience, a really good apprenticeship, yeah.
So Alisha, how did the apprenticeship transform your life?
Well, like I said, I didn't want to go to uni, so it was definitely made me feel happy. I always thought that was just what you had to do. So it made me feel a lot more comfortable. And it's just obviously allowed me to have work experience and something that I've always wanted to do.
So what are you doing now?
Still a TA there. I'm in one of the autism classes with the little ones.
Fantastic. And Milli, how has the apprenticeship transformed your life?
The apprenticeship definitely gave me a boost, both in my professional skills and sort of personally in terms of confidence, really getting an experience of work life, you know, working with other adults, and the sector of education, it just really showed me that that's what I want to do.
So what do you do now, Milli?
I'm in my first year of university doing my primary education to be a teacher.
And how's that going?
Good. I'm really enjoying it, but just could have picked a better time to go, but.
Oh, well done. So Jess, knowing what you know from the short space of time you've been on your apprenticeship now, would you recommend this to anyone else?
Yes, I would. I think it's a great way of learning, because you get to do it more hands-on. It's not just all classroom based, which I think when you're stuck in a classroom all day, every day, I think it can become quite boring. But if you're actually doing the job, it makes it a lot easier to pick up skills and like learn new things.
Fantastic.
Okay, I think we gave a good overview together about what an apprenticeship within in the school sector entails. So thank you very much for your time and your information. That's going to be very helpful. So thank you. Yeah.